Hello, it is 4:30 in the afternoon, Saturday. I finally finished all my yard work and housework, and I got time now to work on the Sportster. And it's a beautiful 98 degrees, so it's gonna be fun. This week, I plan to pull the baffles out of the Screaming Eagle mufflers and install the DKCustom Thunder torque inserts. Now, you might wonder, okay, why am I pulling out the baffles out of the Screaming Eagles and installing the Thunder torque inserts? Simple answer is my wife, God love her, made the comment that she can't hear me when I come home, and it scares her when I walk in the back door, because for the past 12 years I've been riding this baby, which has Samson 2-inch big guns, straight throughs, no baffles, nothing, and she can hear me coming home from 2 miles away. This little baby, even though it sounds better than the stock mufflers and runs better than the stock mufflers, she can't hear it even when I pull into the garage. I guess this house is just built too soundproof or something. So I'm going to try and get a little more sound and hopefully better performance out of it by pulling the baffles out and installing the Thunder torque inserts. As you know, with the fuel-injected engines, you have to have some kind of back pressure in there in order to keep the mid-range torque and the bike running properly, and that's what these are supposed to do. The reason I went with these instead of just the old-school lollipop idea is that these, according to the DK Customs, they have actually done testing and everything, and they're designed specifically to work properly, and they do have kind of a weird design to them, as you can see. So I'm assuming that they're correct. Only time will tell. But it'd be pretty simple to do these. They're not that old, so they shouldn't be that hard to pull out. There's a screw here and one underneath there. And reach in there with a pair of vice grips or something, grab a hold of that, and just yank them suckers out. Like I say, they haven't been on the bike that long, so that shouldn't be too hard to get them out. They should be easy enough to do. I'm not going to bother doing a video of what they sound like beforehand. I have other videos online that you can see showing the difference between the stock and the Screaming Eagles when I put them on. I might do a video after I'm all done to see what the difference is in the sound. I won't know how they work until next week when I go back and forth to work, because I use this to ride back and forth to work every day. So I do know the Screaming Eagles did add not only to the sound but to the performance of the bike over the stock ones. I'm hoping to improve on that even more with this, because it still feels kind of like they're a little backed up. I feel like I could get more power out of it than what I am. We'll see. Anyways, that's what's going on. I will do the switch out, maybe take some pictures, post a video afterwards and all that stuff. It's going to take a while. It's going to be a hot one today, so you all have a good day. See you later. Okay, here we are, 2.5 hours later. As you can tell, I am tired, wore out, soaking wet in sweat. It's finally started to cool off. It's probably in the low 80s now. And I don't know if you can see them, but that's what I've been trying to get in there. DKCustom Thunder torque inserts instead of the baffles. Got a couple of burns, couple of cuts, couple of scrapes. Took 2.5 hours. Biggest pain was getting the stupid stock screws, nuts, bolts, whatever you want to call them out of there, because they had a weird head on them. So let's see what this thing sounds like. Okay, she's in neutral. Ready. Okay, tomorrow, I'll take her out for a test ride, see how she runs. Sounds good. Now, sounds as loud as this one. So, my wife will be able to hear me coming home. Next up is going to be installing a manual idle controller. That's going to be another day though. I'm wore out. And that goes right there in place of the electronic unit. So stay tuned for the next adventure. See y'all later.